Hello everyone, this is Kant Thakur. Basically, I am going to talk about what is the Indian Trade Service, what is the job profile, according to the aspirant's point of view, where should you fill ITS in your DAF, what should be your survey preference as far as ITS is concerned, and what is the role and prospects you think that you are going to get through ITS. So, coming to the point, ITS I filled at my 5th choice even before Indian Audit and Account Service. As aspirants, I also had those things in my mind that if you leave aside All India Services, I think ITS is a good choice. Last year, I secured 252 rank, okay, and I was getting IRS customs, but I did not leave. That is the beauty of ITS. You will see that I thought that I am going to leave for IAS or IPS, or maybe if you think whatever service you like, but if you compare the two services, you are going to lose a year and you will see that more or less overlap of IRS customs work and trade service works and all. There is a proposal also to place Indian Trade Service officers into the embassies as a trade consulate and bring in more trade and commerce for India. So, I think that is a good point. Plus, if you see the trade service profile, you get the diversity of work in terms of you get the opportunity to work in DGTR, Director General of Trade Remedies, you get the opportunity to work in Director General of Foreign Trade, various regional authorities. There you are going to get the opportunity to interact with your clientele. Your clientele is basically the exporters and importers. The big companies, they are well aware about their rights and they know the nitty-gritty of the foreign trade policies. So, basically you have to be updated on that front. And then you see the third point where you can join the DOC, Department of Commerce, where you get the opportunity to work with the foreign delegates, where you can really negotiate your trade, free trade agreements and a variety of deals with the foreign delegates. So, that is the beauty of this service. And fourth, you get the opportunity to work in WTO, the Permanent Mission of India at WTO. There also ITS officers get the chance to work there. So, if you see the job prospects, it is very good. It may be, I should also highlight that there are some, it is very old service, but many people know that it is very new. It is not like that. It started in 1986-87 batch and people have reached to the very highest level. Only thing is that some promotional aspects I would say and something like those few points, like if you are looking for bada gaadi milega, bangla milega, those portions somewhere it will disappoint you if you are a person like that. Otherwise, work profile wise, this is good service. Even after getting IRS, I did not leave and I continued in ITS, and I am going to leave for IAS of course, but you see this service has a lot of potential. This is a technical service, you need to have the knowledge about the service. Now, coming to the point that where to fill. So, that is the personal choice where to fill this service in your DAF. The third point is how is the training and profile. So, if you start the service when you join in December in our academy, the training happens at IIFT, Indian Institute of Foreign Trade. It is in New Delhi. Basically, it is the only service where we get trained in a deemed university. It is a kind of college. Other services having their own academy, whereas ITS people get their training by the best of faculty members of IIFT. So, you see the difference compared to other services. Then coming to the point of how the training happens, it is basically 3 modules. First phase is academic classes in IIFT along with some attachments, like we had Hyderabad attachments, we had Kochi attachments. Kochi having so many boards like Spice Board, Coffee Board, you have Ampeda, Coconut Board. So, those are trading bodies under Ministry of Commerce. So, you get the hands on chance to visit that along with the Kochi port, how this trade happens and the nitty gritty of that. After that we had Mumbai attachment, that ends the first module of your test, of your training basically. So, in that you have 15 days of attachment in Mumbai, where you get the chance to see the work of customs, you learn many things, you go to see the Nhava port and many things are there, and DGFT office visit also. Module 2 starts with attachment to the DGFT headquarter. There you will be attached to different departments like Department of Commerce, you get the attachment to DGTR, you get attachment to Statistics Department and the trade remedies and law and all. Then in the same phase, in the second phase, you get attached to the CLA also, Central Licensing Authority in New Delhi. There you learn how file works, how noting happens, how different licensing things happens into the CLA New Delhi. Then the third phase. Third phase is the best charming phase, where we get the attachment to the northeast, and then we get the Kolkata attachment and the remaining classrooms and the tests. In the test you have to pass, and that is the credit based score, where you have to score and the marks will be allotted based on your performance. In the third phase, the last part is international attachment, where we get the hands on experience of visiting Geneva into the WTO headquarter. We had other attachments also into United Nations, UNCTAD, United Nations CTAD, then we had attachment into the various trade bodies and various trade related law bodies into Geneva. Then we get also a chance of taking some 1 or 2 day extra leave, and then you can visit nearby in Geneva and other countries as well, like we went to Paris, some roamed in Switzerland itself. So, you get the chance of this is the best part of the training, I would say, where the training ends at a very positive note and you are happy. Then you get the joining, and joining also they ask you, one of my colleague, he was from Chennai, he was from Tamil Nadu basically, and he got the Chennai posting. They prefer you, they prefer your choices, like I am from Bihar and Kolkata is nearby, so I got posted here. So, they give you the best of your postings that is available. You get the chance to learn and you get the chance to grow, and that is the part of ITS life. Here you get the opportunity, after working few years you can get the chance to work in DOC as well. So, that is the thing about Indian Trade Service. All the best.